he's lifting the underhook. You guys see that? So as I get that into there, I'm getting low. I'm gonna start getting low as I circle. It breaks the underhook off. If he keeps it, the only way for him to totally keep it is he has to circle quickly and stay away. But if he tries to lift, it's stuck. It's braced against his inner thigh. Then a lot of times, set up, he chooses to step back. I come in. You ready, Nick?
I'm ready.
All right, buddy. What's up, everybody? Teach Me Grappling. Brian Peterson here. I've got Nick helping me out today. Oh, there's so many things on the list. I've got a huge list. Someone was asking me for some underhook defense. So up on your feet we're talking about. So you ground players, sorry, it's not underhooks on the mat. I know that's real important too, but underhooks on your feet. What happens is you end up in a match or a fight or whatever, you're sparring, and a guy ends up getting underhooks. See, if I get an underhook, it's really strong because if his right arm wants to shoot for a leg, like with your right arm, like he can't because I have an underhook. And, you know, he might be able to reach with this hand, you know, like a fireman's carry or something like that. But I take care of that with this. Wrist control, biceps, maybe my head positioning. These things block out the other side and the underhook controls you. The underhook's bad for you because my underhook means I lift and I can get to a single leg. It means that maybe I pull your head in, I do a throw by, you know, you start getting knee picked. Man, you just start getting knee picked with an underhook. An underhook's just such a powerful tie-up that when people get it on you, you just get dominated. It's common. And in the sport of wrestling, it's just a really safe tie-up. You know, the Iranians are great with underhooks. So are the Cubans. They're just, you know, guys will get in here and get an underhook, and they'll just control and start pushing and push a guy right out of bounds, and the other guy's offense just goes to crap. He doesn't have any kind of moves he can do because the underhook is just so dominant. So you gotta know how to get out of an underhook. If you have a guy, not to mention, I forgot about the upper body tie-ups, guys. Like maybe a guy's just strong with underhooks, he gets double. You know, he starts body locking you, squeezing your body, and getting into bear hugs. He starts bear hugging you. The underhooks are awesome. Throws, you know, I didn't talk about, but you know, a guy could hit a throw using his underhooks in both directions. You know, in both directions. The underhook is strong. So what are you gonna do when you get in one? You gotta know how to deal with it. I had a wrestler this season, okay? Braden, if you're watching. Braden was getting caught in this particular match with an underhook. Now, of course, I couldn't teach him underhook defense in the middle of the match. So what I told him was, shoot, 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 because every time he tied up, just kind of get me an underhook. He got him an underhook. And like, so every time we were backing up out of bounds, we were stalling. We didn't have any offense. The guy shut down all of our offense like I just spoke about. So the quick defense as a coach, I'm like, just shoot, because even if he catches the underhook on the shot, at least we're going for his legs. At least we got the referee off of our back by shooting. Because what is the referee gonna do if you he's gonna call you for stalling in the sport of wrestling if all you do is back up. So anyway, after that, I went back and we were talking about how to deal with underhooks. One idea, you guys, keep your elbows in. If the guy starts digging for underhooks, keep my elbows in. See that? Look, keep my elbows in. Don't let him get underhooks. Keep my elbows glued to my body. Next, you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna start reaching at some point, boom, he gets an underhook. Once he gets the underhook, you gotta know how to deal with it. So watch what I do. First, I don't let him dominate me. If he gets a good grip and he starts jacking it up, you're out of position. See that knee pick, Nick? Looks good, huh? Boom, knocks me down. So, he starts going here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give him something strong. Wizard, overhook. Look what I do. I take it and I wrap it and I start pulling it up. So what I'm doing here, guys, is my wrist, right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to bring this up, okay, here. Now, if he tries to lift and move me, see, it's really hard, pull me out. Yeah, see? Now, I can play the overhook. If I want to, I can be in this position and play the overhook. If I want to, I can hit techniques. I don't have to always be afraid of the underhook if I get a dominant overhook. There's one idea, but don't let him bully you. Bring him down. Get your head position. See my head position? If I allow head position like this, he goes single leg pretty easily. See that? He's gonna get in on you. So defend him. Get your head position. If he wants to attack, look at my head. My head's blocking. Okay? You still gotta watch out because he might fake you. And then when you go, he'll go for a headlock. See that? So you gotta watch out. That's a common underhook attack. So you wing him down, you're keeping him honest, you're blocking with your head. Next, my right hand right here. I'm gonna give you the simple one that I like to teach in the beginning. I get some control. I like to pulse against the biceps or the chest, the shoulder area. This area right here, pulsed against it. Next, what I'm gonna do is circle. I circle right now away. Away, he's lifting. I circle away and I let my arm go loose like a spaghetti noodle. He's lifting it. As I circle away, I drop my elbow inside so it can come into what's called a collar tie. Okay? So once here, he's trying to lift. I drop it down and I can pull his head down. And then look, you guys see the attack? Now I'm right here, I'm stepping in, dropping into my takedown. Okay? So, guy gets an underhook. Boom, I'm blocking with my head. My overhook right here, guys, don't hang out like this. Don't hang out. If you do this, he's gonna have a green light to attack. Whichever side he likes. I mean, like, he can go with his head outside. He can go directly like outside single. Yeah, boom, he's in. So you've gotta bring your arm here and defend. So I've got head position. I've got block with my hand. I circle away, pull. You won't always pull the guy down. You know, you won't always pull him all the way down. But hopefully, I might get a good setup. His head comes up, and then now I'm ready to go. Boom, penetrate, and we're ready to come in and finish. So there's a good one for you guys. Here's another one. Guy goes here. I'm blocking with my head. Okay? What I'm gonna do, again, same thing. I'm trying to use some control on this side because I don't want this arm having the ability to control me. If he controls me, he's controlling the situation. So I break, he's here, he goes, I break, wrist grab, re-grab, come up to the upper arm right here. I'm gonna go low, and I'm gonna take my hand like a flipper, little pry bar, on the inside of his thigh. Hand facing out. He's lifting the underhook. You guys see that? So as I get that into there, I'm getting low. I'm gonna start getting low as I circle. Circle. It breaks the underhook off. If he keeps it, the only way for him to totally keep it is he has to circle quickly and stay away. But if he tries to lift, it's stuck. It's braced against his inner thigh. Then a lot of times, set up, he chooses to step back. I come in. Okay? So you can use this just like this. Here, I get into here, the guy gets underhook, I bring it inside here. That way the guy doesn't have a shot. And now what I'm gonna do is circle into his underhook. Circle in, just to break him off. If you guys break the underhook off and it comes out, like the guy doesn't like it, you can go right into a single leg. From right here, boom. You can go into a drag, possibly. Okay, you're right there, ready to attack. Fan it away, little flipper on the inside of his thigh, and then circle into that underhook. You see what that does to you? Yeah, circles. It works on the shoulder there. So you have one move where you circle away from it, another move where you circle into it. Okay, two different ideas right there. Again, you could also just take the approach, like I said in the beginning. Don't worry about his underhook. You be dominant with the overhook. There's overhook moves. Fireman's carry is a good move for an overhook, for overhooking. Okay, so you've got headlocks, head and arms that you can do from the overhook. So you have good attacks, but you gotta be able to face his underhook and deal with it, and not be afraid of it. It's guys, so much of it is psychological. If you get in a tie up and you put off the energy of, I'm scared, I don't like this feeling, he can sense it. He can smell the blood in the water. So when you're doing that, it's not good at all. It's very important that you present strength out on the mat, okay, in a mental way. That mental energy will also get him to realize, oh, this guy's a little different than my last opponent. When I get an underhook on him, he's not scared, okay? Last one I'll mention, okay? Again, not a technique that I'm really good with myself, but let's say he gets an underhook, okay? The Sajalayev. Guys, Sajalayev is like a really good wrestler from Russia right now. He's like top in the world. He's gone back and forth with Snyder from the US, but this past year, Sajalayev won. And he's not the only one doing this, but he's just one of the guys. They've got this awesome move. It looks kind of like a limp arm, but when he lifts the underhook, what Sajalayev is gonna do, I can't whizzer him like this. You see how his arm is up here? It's not like this is gonna be that effective. I can't turn and like force him like this. What I'm gonna do is, I'm basically gonna do like a self-defense move. Watch this. I bring my arm back. First I'll show you self-defense. And then I'm gonna bring my wrist to where his elbow is. I have to follow this line. If I go too much this way, it's not effective. His hand is stuck in there, but I can't hurt his shoulder. He's probably gonna eventually pull out. It probably won't work. If you guys cinch this really tight right here, you can lock your hands and then get a submission. Yeah. Now, this is a self-defense technique. I'm not saying it cannot work in a fight. Like when I say fight, I mean sport fight, but it's probably not gonna work in a sport fight, okay? First of all, it would be illegal in grappling or in wrestling, but let's say you're in a jiu-jitsu match. Yes, it's possible, but most likely the guy's gonna weasel his way out, okay? Or he's gonna dive his elbow in. He might dive it inside that way, and then now I can't really hurt him anymore. Or he'll pull his arm out before you hurt him. So, but either way, this movement, that movement, which you always see in self-defense, the guy grabs my shoulder, grabs my jacket. You bring your arm around, and then now he's in trouble. It's a good thing to know. I'm not trying to crap on it, but it's just not that good against people who fight, who actually are trained. But the Sajalayev type technique is here. He's trying to lift it. I'm going to take a step and move my body and throw his arm out and use a really good like whipping motion to make him take his arm out, especially when there's a little bit of sweat. The guy's here, he gets the underhook. I'm gonna take it and whip it out and then end up behind him, okay? So this is the technique right here. The guy gets underhook, okay? I'm trying to wrestle here, look at this. Swipe, and then you get an advantage going towards the guy's back. Again, it's not a technique that I do competitively at this moment, but it's something that I've been working on with my guys that are competing, okay? So I'm battling inside here. He's got the underhook. I'm trying to deal with this. I don't know if this is not working. I'm gonna take it and whip and then try to get the advantage. Even if he circles out and he doesn't give me a takedown, let's say I just hit it and I just jerk it, boom, I got out of the underhook, and he's gonna start thinking twice about putting that underhook in there because it's a little scary, right? Yeah. Kind of like, whoa, he just whipped my arm, okay? It looks like it won't work, but watch that live, it works, okay? The point is, it looks like it won't. It looks like you won't have the power, but the key is that you're not fighting here where he's strong because he lives. You're fighting here. That's how you're gonna take advantage of him. Okay, guys, so last one real quick. I'm just gonna go over the earlier ones. Get the underhook. Boom, he's getting the underhook right here. Look, I post right here. He's got head position. I try to battle my head back into position if I can, okay? If he has head position, definitely I better get out of here. He might start attacking my legs. So once I'm here, I'm gonna move, snap his head, get advantage, start attacking, okay? Guy gets the underhook, fan on the inside of his leg, circle, 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 try to break that underhook off, okay, and get an advantage. Obviously, our opponent won't always just stand there like that, but it's gonna help make him think twice about putting those underhooks in. So guys, don't be afraid of underhooks. Learn how to deal with them and learn how to use them yourself. So you get them nice and strong, elbows in, okay? There's a lot of details there. Thank you guys so much. Teach Me Grappling. Please click that link down below at Patreon and PayPal. Support this channel. Again, this channel is a free channel to all, but to all of you guys out there that do contribute a little bit of money out of your pocket and help support me, thank you so much. And if you guys, all you others that are just watching, please, if you can, jump on board and become a part of this thing. And I'm gonna bring you guys more stuff next time. Thank you, Nick. You're the man. All right. We'll see you guys later. Take it easy.